All right, shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodach. Forgive the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders and apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. My name is Arya Kayal, and this lesson is going into another prophecy video. And the reason why I want to get into the prophecy video is because I saw a YouTube short of basically what's this guy named Sneeko and Professor Jing, or and Professor Jing been talking about the conflict between America and China, America and Russia and Iran for a long time, and he been spot on about the situation, how everything is going to get worse, everything is going to collapse, and everything is going to just get worse, or it's just gonna get worse. It's not gonna get better. The American dream that everybody has been told is just a straight up lie, or it's going to get worse. But there was a thing that he said in the video that I disagree, and I could prove it through scriptures, through prove it through prophecy. Henceforth, why I'm making a prophecy video, because he said something about how Russia will never launch their nukes at America. That is just not the case. All right. And actually, matter of fact, in the book Ezekiel 38, literally talks about how Russia is gonna is gonna destroy is gonna use nukes to destroy America and Israel. All right. Ezekiel 36 talks about how Yahweh Shemashai is gonna send his fiery anger upon Israel. And Isaiah 13 talks about how America Yahweh Shemashai is going to use Russia to send their nukes at America, you know? So I want to play the video real quick and then prove the point of how he's wrong and how you know that what? The man of the Lord knows everything. That Yahweh Shemashai already set a date and a plan for all these events to come to pass. And you can't just annul it, you can't change it, you can't turn it back. This is the story that Yahweh Shemashai planned out. So let's play the video so you can see what he said. And this is for learning reasons. It's not, um, for me to say this is my video. This is not my video. If you guys want to watch it, you can watch it in Sneeko. I guess that's what at Sneeko. What is this YouTube channel name? Because that's basically what I got it from. Well, it looks like Sneeko. It is, but yeah, it's really not true what he's saying. So let's play the video.
What is the potential of a nuke dropping?
I would actually discount a nuke dropping, okay? You would use a tactical nuclear weapon if you want to win this war at all costs. But that's assuming these guys want to win this war. But if you look at the entire premise of the Greater Israel Project, they want to actually lose this war. Why? Because the point of America going into Iran with a ground invasion is for Americans to lose so badly that they're forced out of the Middle East. And so when America goes, CENTCOM, Central Command, folds naturally into Israel, thus creating the Greater Israel Project. The longer this war goes on, the more destruction there is, the more Israel benefits. Iran is now under the Russian nuclear umbrella, which means that if we detect any tactical nuclear strike in Iranian territory, that would be considered an attack on Russian territory as well, and Russia will respond accordingly, okay? I think the possibility of a nuclear weapon being used is almost zero.
And that's where I disagree.
What is the potential?
He basically explained that since Iran is basically under agreement under umbrella of Russia, and if Iran fails to indicate or any pressure of believing not get hit by nuke, Russia's going to retaliate back because Iran is basically a ally with Russia, and Russia will attack them for doing so because they're basically allies, they're friends, and they're gonna stick by each other no matter what. And it's not true. Okay, it's just not true. America is gonna get hit by nukes. Now I don't know how that's gonna happen, how it's gonna lead up to the point where America will get hit by nukes, but America is destined to get hit by nukes. And let me grab the prophecy about that. Isaiah 13, verse 17. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes." Who are the Medes? The Medes are the Russians. Or the Medes, if you go into history books, the Medes used to live in the upper north corner of the map, just where Russians are living. Or not exactly where it is, but basically that's the area that Russia is in right now. And that's basically what Yahweh Shemashai is talking about. He will steer out the Medes, Russians, against them. Who is them? That is talking about America. Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Verse 18, their bows, bows are metaphorical talking, or but talking about their nukes, also shall dash young men to pieces. I mean that when the bows hit America, it's just gonna destroy everything. And they shall have no pity on the fruits of the womb, or they're not gonna have pity on the works of America. Their eyes shall not spare children. When nukes hit its target, you don't see a nuke stopping in midair and say, "Wow, I'm gonna turn back around because there's a little baby on the floor." No, a nuke will hit the baby in the face because that's what a nuke created us to do. It is created to destroy. It is created to waste. It is created to waste lands. And that is what Yahweh Shemashai gonna do. He's gonna cause Russia to get their nukes, to shoot their nukes to all to the four corners of the earth, all the way towards America. All right. Verse 19, in Babylon, that's America, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how did Yahweh Shemashai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah? With fire and brimstone. Same concept again. Yahweh Shemashai is going to overthrow America with fire and brimstone. And this is spiritual because America is just another land of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's all it is. It's just a different location. Because America is a land where they let sodomites in their nation. They let people be sodomites. They let men be women, women be men. They let transgenders in their land. They let furries grow in their land, just like Sodom had done. It's just another land. So the same concept how Yahweh Shemashah destroyed sodomites in in the past in the history books of fire and brimstone, he could do the same thing to America, and he's gonna use what Russia nukes to do so. That's all Yahweh Shemashai is going to do, and that is a future prophecy of what America get hit by nukes. Now, this professor said that's impossible. That's never going to happen. Well, guess what? Yahweh Shemashai that said it is going to happen. All right, and you can't disannul that prophecy. You can't stop it. You can't just say, "Hey, it's not going to happen because of political party." No, it's going to happen. It's just like how people back in the days, somewhere in 2014 and 2021, they thought that Trump would never go to war with Iran. People really believe that. People believe that there's not going to be no war. And look, and 2026, we're in war, you know? So it's these rules that you guys are relying on, they're all just written on a sheet of paper. That's all it is. It's written on a sheet of paper. And it could get ripped up in 2 seconds. So it's not far. It's not gonna be as the man said. America will get hit by nukes. All right, verse 20 says, "What, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall be dwelt in generation to generation, neither shall Aaron put tents there, neither shall the shepherd make their fold there." Basically, just mean that uh, nothing's gonna be living in America. It's gonna be a waste, desolate land, full of radiation. Nobody won't be able to live in America anymore because when a nuke hit, it's gonna just leave devastation, you know. All right. Oh, that's spiritual. People are tired of working for free. That's gonna go into Jacob trouble. But going back to the point, America's gonna be destroyed, man. America is gonna be destroyed, and that is true. People is getting tired of working for free. This country is collapsing fast, and it's not even a slow collapse. It's a fast one. It's so fast to the point where it's not even it's not even a funny statement to say it's not. You're just being a delusional individual if you think that this country is not collapsing. It's because it's collapsing fast. Because the economy is failing, the marriage is failing, the funds failing, the culture is failing, the science is failing, the health system, the education, the jobs, the money, the how everything, if everything is failing in the Babylon the Great because we're in a time of its fall. You know, we're in a time of its downfall for its wickedness. All right. So let's go into Isaiah 14, verse 26. It says this: "This is a purpose that is purposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all the nations." Verse 7: "For the Lord, Yahweh of hosts of armies, have purpose, who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back?" So basically, who shall basically turn back the judgment? Who shall turn off the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Shai? Nobody can. Okay, you can't just cancel it out because they put some. No, you can't. So all these prophecies is going to come to pass. You're going to see Babylon Great get hit by nukes. It's just predestined for it to happen, and we're gonna get closer, closer, day by day of that happening. All right, just like how the scripture prophesied about how the least of the flock shall draw America out into war, and that was fulfilled. How much more for America get hit by nukes? It's not it's not far fetched. Jeremiah 50 verse 45 says what? Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he hath taken against America, Babylon, and his purpose, that he have purpose against the land of Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock, the land of Israel, the Israelis, the Amalekites, shall draw them out. Who's them? America out into World War III. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Meaning that Israel and America will be destroyed. They basically will both be destroyed together. All right, both of them basically gonna get hit by nukes. The only difference between Israel and America is that Israel is gonna survive. Israel's gonna be rebuilt back up for the true children of Israel, while America is just gonna be laid desolate forever. Verse 46 says what? At noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved. Why? Because America got hit by multiple nukes, and a cry is heard among the nations. All right, and right now Trump is asking for these other nations to join the war, and guess who said no? France. France is part of the NATO alliance, and France is denying help. Look, man, France is gonna be that one nation that's gonna betray America. France is gonna be that one nation that's gonna shoot their nukes at America. The beast shall hate the whore. NATO nation's gonna hate America. That's a future prophecy too. That's the future Look, America is falling apart. It seems sound far fetched because it seems like bad news. But this is prophecy. It's been written since thousands, and and prophets been prophesying how his mouth for years saying this, and now it's coming true. So this thing that the professor said, I had to say no. That's not true. America is gonna get hit by nukes. It seems like it's not, but it is, and it's gonna be a horrific time because a lot of things gonna happen during the time of America getting attacked. You're going to see Jacob trouble. You're going to see collapse. You're going to be people going to war. You're going to see chaos and chaotic things. It's just going to be a chaotic time, and it's going to be chaotic, and then it's going to be a build up to the point where boom, one city got hit by a nuke, boom, a second city got hit by a nuke. Everybody terrified. Everybody's crying. Everybody's staying at home. People was looking for the help. People was trying to look for answers from different states. That's how it's gonna be. That's literally how it's going to be. Boom. It's gonna be that chaotic. But that's all I want to get into today. Lose edified by this lesson. I do want to give all praises to Yahweh by Shimi Shai by Shimmer Kakadach for giving me the opportunity to do a lesson today. I do want to give double honor to the elders and apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precept upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.